My name is Olamide, and as always, I'm so excited to be here. So you can see that we started with a dance. That's because today's episode is titled The Science of Dance. Yes, you heard me, the science of dance. Now, I know that a lot of people think dancing is silly. A lot of people don't like dancing publicly because they feel ashamed. And then a lot of people don't dance privately because they feel silly and they feel weird. Like, why am I dancing? But I'm here to convince you that dancing is actually good for you. And I have science on my side. Yes, I have science on my side. Right, so I'm just going to go right into it. Why should you dance? Now, there are three major areas that dancing has a huge effect on. The first area is when it comes to your brain function, okay? Your brain function. And this is scientifically proven. Your brain function, number one. Your physical fitness, number two. Your social health, your social, it can be social health, but your social well-being, how you relate with people, number three. And then number four, your mental health. So in these four areas, I'm going to talk about what dancing does. Now, talking about brain function and cognition. Now, a study was carried out amongst patients who had Parkinson's disease. And it was clearly proven, that dancing actually helps with their symptoms. And they called it movement therapy. Dancing actually helps with the symptoms of Parkinson's disease. Okay? That's the first thing with brain function. The second study that was carried out that I want to present to you today. Now, a group of people were told to partake in different kinds of sports just to test the effect of different kinds of sports and activities to the propensity to develop dementia, which is a brain issue, a brain illness. And then they actually they told these people to play different kinds of sports like tennis, like golf, like swimming, and then dancing. And in those studies, it was found out that only those who danced, essentially, actually had a decreased or diminished risk of developing dementia. Now, there's a whole research. I really wish I could give you a lot more details about the research that was carried out. But again, this is supposed to be a short video. And the long videos I've done in the past, some of the reviews I got were that there were too many facts. So I'm trying very hard to make this as fun and as informational as possible. So it actually proved that, there was a decreased risk of developing dementia in people who danced. So I think that is so beautiful. I mean, if you need another reason to dance, to burst that move I just gave you, okay? Now, we've also found that dancing actually improves memory. It actually improves long-term memory. Also, dancing has, as I've said, it has a protective effect on your brain. But it even also has an enhancing effect on your brain. That means it makes you think better. It makes you reason better. It makes you create it makes you come up with better ideas. So that is that for brain function. So if you want your brain to work like a clock, what should you do? Bust that move, okay? So that's the first. That's about brain function. The second effect of dance that I want to give you is its effect on mental health. Its effect on mental health. So it has been found that dancing can actually help to elevate your mood. Okay? Now what happens is when you dance, right? Some chemicals, I've spoken a lot about these chemicals, and if I were you, I would do a bit more research on them, just for the sake of information. Serotonin is a feel-good hormone, okay? And when you dance, your body is actually flooded with this hormone. And again, what does this hormone do? It makes you feel good. Now, there's a bit of double pleasure going on here. Because you see, Music, I mean, I don't expect that you'll be dancing without music, right? So studies have shown that, you see, music activates the same center in your brain that is activated when you take cocaine or nicotine. You know that center in the brain that makes you feel high and euphoric? Music stimulates that area. So when you are dancing and listening to music at the same time, what are you doing? It's double pleasure. And so, I mean, if you're having issues with mental health, I'm giving you a solution that, you know, has no side effects and has about the same effect as your medication. Okay, so please feel free to dance. Okay, so that's its effect on mental health. The third thing, it's effect on your physical fitness. So obviously, because you're dancing, it's also a form of exercise. Okay, it's a form of exercise. So you're actually working out. You're burning the calories. Okay, and so that makes you more fit. Your muscle tone is better. Everything, your physical. I mean, when dancing is made a habit, you actually burn calories and you're fit. You're more fit in the process. But that's another reason to dance. Now, the last reason is about what it does to your social life. Now, it was also found out that people who dance together have a greater bond, okay? They have a greater sense of sharing, a greater sense of community, a greater sense of fellow feeling, okay? And that increases how vulnerable they are with each other, okay? So don't be ashamed to dance in groups, okay? Encourage, this is especially true for people of all ages, but even more so for our senior citizens. Encourage them to dance with people they are comfortable with. Encourage them to dance in parties. Don't judge them when they start bursting those moves in parties. Let them dance. This is especially true, I have to say it again, for older people. For all of us, but for older people, it has been found that it protects their brain, it increases their joy, their level of happiness and joy and fulfillment. So pass this along to any of them if you have them around you. Okay, so that's all I'm taking on this episode of Living Baggage Free. I hope I have encouraged you to dance a little more, to relax, to have a good time. And let me just quickly say this before I go. It is in the times when it seems like we don't have anything to celebrate or dance about. Those are the times when we need to dance the most. Okay? Those are the times. I want you to take that away. In the times when it feels like, oh, what do I have to celebrate? What do I have to rejoice about? Those are the times when you need to look at yourself in the mirror and watch yourself dance. And tell yourself that there is hope. As long as there is life, as long as there is breath, there is hope. And there is something to be grateful for. There's something to shout about. There's something to be excited about, okay? So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends. I want your feedback in the comment section. Please don't be stingy with that. Follow me on social media, on Twitter and Instagram. The handles will be posted here somewhere. Thank you so much. Remember to keep living baggage free. Bye.